Alright, it's Chinese lock information time. Oh, wait a minute, that's not a... I know how you Irish guys are, and that would make an unfortunate acronym. Chinese lock information time. Let's call this, how about something more complex, like Chinese Lock Engineering Admiration Society. Yeah, because that's not a bad acronym. Here we go. We have a tri-circle, and they're very proud. They put right on the front there, made in China. But don't worry, the quality is still there. Heavy duty. It's got crinkle finish spray paint on there. Kind of protection. In fact, it was so bad that on the bottom the spray paint had covered up the core and it actually had seized it up. So I just took it and put it on the buffer wheel and buffed it off to make it functional again. So again, the quality, everything you expect, it's still here, fellas. Here's what the key looks like. And surprisingly, it does work. There you go. Got a real powerful spring. And that's probably about the only good thing you can say about this lock, fellas. At first I thought I could bypass it right off the bat. So I noticed that the normal bypass tools that are made for normal locks weren't going to go far enough. It wouldn't reach up to where I needed it to, up into the top. So I made one. Been a lot of people complaining about breaking these, but this one's 31,000 stainless steel. This one's not going to be breaking, but unfortunately I couldn't bypass it. But that was the only bypass we couldn't use. But before we get at the shimming and all of that, let's go ahead and put a pick to it. Okay, I'm going to zoom just a hair, make you a little bit closer look at this work of art, this national treasure, this masterpiece of lock design. Okay, a little bit of tension. Try to bypass some of that gray crinkle paint. Try to find some pins here that work. There we go. Okay, so that's single pin picking, but fellas, you don't have to single pin pick this thing. These locks are really susceptible to the rocking technique. And for those of you who've forgotten, rocking is you take any pick, it doesn't matter, and we're going to put it in there and we're just going to rock it kind of like a wave while we're applying moderate pressure. And what will happen while we're doing that with moderate pressure, as the pin reaches the shear line, it'll set. No trickery to it. And this one, these Chinese locks are really good at this, he says. And there we go, we're open. Really quick. I mean, you don't even need any kind of special rake or anything for these things. You just, any pick will get you in there. If you lose your pick, or you don't want to buy one, and you can't steal one from one of your friends, cut yourself a shim, and it doesn't have to be the high-speed one. See, because what we're going to try to do now, I'll do this right, use a lock. We're going to just try to take our shim and bypass the notch, the locking mechanism, and you'll notice it has it on both sides. But when you're messing around with a Chinese lock, 9 times out of 10, that's not a real one. It's there, it's eye candy, that's all it is. It's totally non-functional. So if you'll just go for the one on the unlocking side, that usually will do the trick. Now I've got 2 of them here just in case. I'm lying, but let's just see if we can do that. Let's go for the front one. And once we've got it in there, well, I didn't even have to pull it. Pops up. So, the miracle of Chinese lock engineering, fellas. Thank God for it, huh? Anyway, thanks for your time. Everybody stay safe, and for goodness sake, stay legal.